Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do this beautiful set right here. If you guys are new here, my name is Lorena Aguirre and I post 2 times every week. So yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. So today I am coming back with a collection from Montage Nail Supplies. This is their Valentine's Day collection and this is what they are looking like. Super pretty. 5 of them come into the collection and this beautiful holographic glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and do a set on this hand for you guys right now, and the monomer choice that I'm using, it is Young Nails. So I'll go ahead and swatch these and then we'll go ahead and get into the video. And I will be doing a voiceover for you guys just so it's a little bit easier and I can kind of get my thoughts together just because I work as I go. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so this first color, none of these colors, they have names in them, so I'm just going to go ahead and describe them to you. This one, it has different heart shapes in there, and it also has a little bit of specks of gold in there. I wish the camera would have been able to focus a little bit better, just so I'm able to show you guys, but there is also like blue and purple hearts. The second one has kind of more of like an iridescent with flakes in it, and it's more of like a heart cutout, not like a solid heart. And if Milky White was... basically, if this purple could be milky white, basically that's what it is. And this one is also super pretty. It has hearts and blue hearts. All of the mixtures of the hearts, they are all very different and unique. I'll go ahead and show you guys up close after. And this is basically if Milky White was a pink. So we have Milky, like kind of inspired Milky White, but you guys could see the gold flecks and even that middle, the middle one, it's just super cute. I am going to use the one to the far left and then the purple today. I'm super excited about this set, you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video. If you guys want a discount code, my discount code is Lorena Aguirre, or I'm sorry, it is Lorena 10 for Montage Nail Supplies, and it does save you 10%. And now if you guys want to go on Montage Nail or in Montage Nail Supply, you guys are actually able to use the code in store as well. And these are the tips that I am going to be using. The ones that I used to make it look like a natural nail, that is from Montage. Those, I believe that they were $14, and then I ended up getting them from there just because it was cheaper than Red Iguana for the tips, and you get more in there. So I ended up going with Montage instead of Red Iguana tips, and they fit and they're pretty perfect, you guys. Super happy with it. And then these tips that I'm using, they are the Effortless Square tips, and they are an extra long, and you guys, these things are sturdy. They're not flimsy or anything like that. They are super nice, blend in with the natural nail, so I didn't feel that really the need to go in and file. And then also a thing that I didn't mention in the collection, that glitter that you've seen in the background, that was also something that had came in the collection. There are 2 collections that had came out with Montage for Valentine's Day. This is just the one that I chose from. So I really like this one, but there are some other, or the other one, it is kind of like more of a red and gold type vibe, but it was also very pretty. But I love iridescence and light colors, so that's why I ended up choosing the one that I chose. Alright, you guys, so I am using my Red Iguana practice hand. You guys, if you guys seen my unboxing video, the code for that is HELLO5, and you guys are able to save 5% on a hand if you guys need that. Or what I had actually went on the internet and I had looked up Red Iguana coupon codes, and I think I was able to save a little bit more doing it that way. Alright, so first I was kind of just throwing some acrylic on there just to kind of see what I wanted to do, and I kind of wanted to start from the top. I didn't really want the end, I didn't want the whole nail to be this way, but make sure to mix up your acrylic. I always like to roll my acrylics around before going in and placing them on the nail, just because I feel like, I don't know, it just mixes it up nice and evenly. And then I wanted to fade the hearts down. I didn't want there to be a whole bunch in one place, but if you guys even wanted to, you guys could go and get some of the other You guys are able to get some of the other confetti heart ones that came in the collection and match or pair up with this and blend it down. I feel like that would also be very, very pretty. And I am getting that milky purple, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that at the top after I'm done putting some more of the hearts. Keep in mind, the hearts in here, they are kind of sporadic, so I mean, I feel like that's the fun part of working with acrylics that have this in there, just because, I don't know, I feel like each set will just come out very, very different, and I like that. So, and then right here, I am just going to go ahead and blend it down, this milky white purple. Alright, then right here, I'm going to go ahead and get a bead of acrylic, and I'm going to go ahead and slowly push it up to the cuticle and then drag it back down and blend it into the rest of the design. And then I'm just going to go ahead and touch up the sides a little bit more, making sure that the sides are nice and clean, and run my brush along the side of it just to help maintain the shape. And then I'm going to getting a clear bead of acrylic from Young Nails Clear Acrylic. And I'm going to go ahead and put that at the edge of the nail, and I'm going to go ahead and blend up, just adding a little bit of thickness. And then usually with all the nails, I'm going to go ahead and cap the whole nail with a large bead of acrylic. Right here, you guys could kind of see me going in and adding a little heart. And I wanted to go on the other side and add another one too. I just felt like it would look really, really nice blending everything together. And I just wanted to cap it off to make sure that everything stays in place and I don't have to worry about accidentally filing too much and filing it off. So this is my first time working with super, super long tips. So for me, it did kind of take a second to get used to the length of it and to kind of where to place the bead of acrylic. So that's why you guys kind of see me end up putting the bead of acrylic in the center of the nail. But I've been really wanting to start working with longer nails. So that's why I decided to get the practice hand too, because I've been really wanting to go in and just try different things, and I feel like with the practice hand it's perfect to be able to do that. And right here you guys could see, since I didn't have the thickness that I'd like or the opaqueness, that I'm going to go ahead and put a bead of acrylic and then just blend this up at the top and blend it down. And then just wherever I feel like it needs a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and do so. And then again, swiping the sides, making sure that I'm maintaining my shape. Just because if you guys aren't cleaning up the edges of the nail, then I feel like the tip, it will tend to lose its shape. And you guys really don't want that, because these tips, they're kind of more on the pricey side as it is. They're not your $6 tip. So with that being said, you really want to make sure that you are maintaining the shape. And yeah, so that's what I like to do. And right here, I'm kind of just determining what I want to do. And I'm going back and forth. And so I ended up getting this glitter. This is the holographic glitter. It has like a very pretty pink, and I felt like it would actually go perfect with this set because of the pink little hearts that are in there. And then after, I'm just going to go ahead and put a bead of clear acrylic, and then after, I'm going to go ahead and drag it down, clean up the cuticle area, and making sure I'm being nice and neat. And then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle this on. This is something I would definitely not recommend. Pick it up with your brush, you guys. This was, because it didn't come in like an actual container that you see to the left, having it in the bag honestly was a little bit more complicated, and I didn't have a container to put it in. And when you guys are sugaring glitters on, make sure to close your containers, because you could see on the right of me that I left my container open, and it was just a rookie mistake. So rookie move. So yeah, make sure when you guys are working with glitters, make sure to cover your stuff. Even if you just throw a paper towel over, just make sure you cover it, because you don't end up wanting to go in and doing a set and having to work the glitter out. Is the most frustrating thing, and it's tedious. So yeah. And then after, I'm going to go ahead and cap it. I do feel like it was a little bit difficult doing it this way. If I were to have dipped my brush into the glitter and then put it on, I do feel like my acrylic would have been able to glide over the nail a lot easier than doing it this way, because you guys can kind of see I was having a little trouble with it. Alright, you guys, and for the next finger, I'm going to go ahead and get a bead of the milky white purple, and I'm going to go ahead and just put it on there and then blend it down, making sure to keep those sidewall clean. And I'm going to go ahead and also get another bead of acrylic, and then just for the cuticle area, because I did decide that that's where I wanted to keep it. I was kind of going back and forth. I'm like, should I put pink first or should I put the purple? So I ended up doing like the purple color or the lavender color. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and blend that down. And the reason why I blended it so thin right there is because I'm going to go ahead and go in with the pink acrylic. And I just wanted it to be nice and seamless for the blend. And then just getting a bead of that. I didn't really want to get that big of a bead because I did want the tip of the nail to be clear as well, so it can match with that ring finger. And then again, just blending it all down. And then I felt the need to go in with a little bit more just because I didn't like the way that area was looking. And voila, fix my problems. But yeah, so that's what she is looking like. I'm really happy with it. I feel like the pink was a nice touch because I feel like it added, or it tied everything in together, because the ring finger has a little bit of pink, and then now the pointer finger also has it, and then also the middle finger, but it is different shades of pink. So that's why I decided to go with a light pink. And then so now I'm just building up that area, and I'm taking out those pieces of glitter. Like I said, you guys, the glitter gets everywhere, and I felt like after I sprinkled the glitter on, it was just all over the silicone hand, and I could not get any of it off. I tried with a more coarse brush, and I also even tried with my little fluffy brush to just dust away things, and yeah, neither of them worked. So I did end up having to wash her after, so if you guys see a little bit of water on her after I'm done filing, that is just the reason why. And then right here you guys could see that I'm just getting another piece of glitter out, and I ended up capping it and then going in where I felt like it did need a little bit more. I do feel like I should have used a little bit of a larger brush for this part, so I think next time when I do the longer set, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my larger brush, just because this brush that I have, it's a size 12, and I really do like it for like medium to short lengths nails because I don't feel like it grabs a ton of product, but that is just me. I do work with different brushes for different sets. And so right here, I am just going in with an 80 grit. I made sure to sand off the sides of them just so then they're not cutting the silicone hand. But right here, when I was working on the silicone hand, I do feel like getting a silicone hand, because it is so pricey and you don't want to rip it, I do feel like it is a good idea to get one if you guys are a beginner, just because I do feel like I was able, like basically how I hold my clients' nails when I am working, I did the same way with this, because you don't want it falling out. And a lot of times too, I don't, especially working with longer nails on my clients, I really don't like to have their nails wiggling all over, just because it hurts, you know, they're attached to their nail beds. So make sure you're grabbing hold of the nails and you're not just like free filing and not holding their nails whatsoever, and you're just holding their finger, just because that is actually painful to them. Like, I always make sure to tell my clients, like, please, like, if I am hurting you, please let me know. Like, I don't want to hurt you. I want your experience to be with me to be comfortable. And so, yeah, like, I build that bond with them where I just kind of just tell them, like, let me know if I'm hurting you, because I really don't want to hurt them. Like, I don't want them to, like, leave and being, like, all in pain, you know, and their nails to be sore. Because as it is, when you first put on a set of nails, I do feel like their nails are a little bit tender, just because it's like if they haven't had them on for a long time. So I just like to make sure to be nice to them and not hurt them, just because, yeah, beauty is pain. But if you could cause less pain, why not? So basically right here I'm just getting the file and just going up and down, making sure that it is nice and straight. You guys see me struggling a little bit with the tips just because I felt like they kept falling out little by little. But yeah, and then I didn't glue them down just because I don't want to rip the hand, you guys. This thing is so expensive. So I'm really, really trying my best to be nice and careful. But it is the same thing if you're working on a client, just because you don't want to be super rough around their cuticles anyway. So I do feel like this practice hand, honestly, I feel like it is a good idea if you guys were too shy to work on someone, or if you guys just don't have people around you that you're able to do nail sets on, just because sometimes I know, like, having people trust you at the beginning and stuff like that, like, I don't know, not everybody's down to be the guinea pig, you know, which, I don't know, it's pros and cons about, just because I've had clients that I've had from the very beginning and they've supported me this whole time, you know, and I had family, like, because you think, like, oh, like, I have so many girls in my family, I'll be able to do all of their nails, you know, and sometimes that isn't always the case, because either their work or just not wanting nails, or maybe being allergic, or having kids. So there's a lot of different things that come into factor when that happens. So when I had first started, I kind of thought that everybody would be like down to come and have nails on all the time, and some people was just sitting, you know, for that time for me to practice on them. So I do feel like this hand, it is perfect, and yeah, so definitely I would recommend trying this out. I know I said in the unboxing that you don't need a model like this when you're first starting YouTube, but if you guys are just wanting to start and work on it yourself, by all means get one. So right here you guys could see that I am just kind of going up and down filing. I do feel like this way was easier for me, just so I could cover more surface. I didn't really like going side to side like the method that I usually use in my other videos. If you guys have seen my other nail tutorials, I do go kind of like from side to side, like how I am right here in this clip. But I do feel like doing the other way, I do feel like it was a lot faster. But with this hand, honestly, like the fingers, some fingers being in the way and some just being pushed aside, and then the nails moving and slipping out of it, it was kind of a learning curve for me. So just because this is like the first actual set, and I did want the hand to also look appealing as I'm working, so I had to go back and fix the other fingers and making sure that the nails aren't coming out. So yeah, it was a struggle, you guys, but bear with me. And you guys could see that there are some parts where you could actually see where you're filing. I know, like at the beginning, like when you're first doing nails, you don't really know exactly if you're getting the nail smooth, and honestly what you could always do is run your thumb across the nail and see if there's any if there's any lumps and bumps, and just smooth it out. But the way that I like to do it now is I could actually see it, and running my file across, you're able to see where the file didn't hit. So make sure that you're doing in certain steps and you're organized when you are working, because I do feel like being organized while you're working, I do feel like it helps tremendously. It cuts down your time. And I mean, at the beginning, yeah, like getting it all down and um getting like your steps, I do feel like it will take a little bit of time. So I mean, adjust to what you guys like. It might take a little while before you find a routine that you like, but I mean, I promise you, once you guys find a routine, you will love it. Alright, and then right here you guys see that I am getting my bit and I am pulling it out. The reason why I like to pull it out is just because I do feel like with longer nails, this is a must. If you guys are doing short nails, you guys are able to put the bit all the way in, but I do find that if my bit is all the way in trying to do super long nails, I do feel like it is kind of a pain in the butt. So right here you guys could see me pulling out the tip just a little bit because I didn't want to cut my silicone, but you know, for you guys, I am gonna just go ahead and go in on some nails and see how close I could get without damaging the nail, or without damaging the silicone. But yeah, so make sure to try to get a rhythm down, just because you guys will love yourself for that. And once you guys are organized working, like with me, I always start from the pinky and work my way over on each hand. I never start from the index finger. The only time that I do that is when I'm doing art, I kind of jump all over the place. I don't just start on the pinky and work my way over, but it's just for my visual. I feel like sometimes I like to get the ring finger down just because that's usually the accent nail, and I kind of worked my way from there. And right here I'm getting the Mia Secret buffer. I have yet to get the ones off of Amazon, so bear with me, you guys. Once I do try those out, I'm hoping that I fall in love with them just because I did see them at my local nail supply, but at the same time, I am able to get them for a better price on Amazon, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I know I love my local nail supply, you guys, but I mean, if I could save the money somewhere, that's what I'm going to do. So, and then right here, I'm just holding the top, just because with resting your thumb at the top and pushing down, you guys are able to hold that nail into place. Even when you're buffing, you want to make sure that you guys are holding their nail, because if you don't, it's going to hurt them, and you don't want to hurt them. You guys see I am struggling right here. I didn't know which way I should be doing the hand, just because I felt like it was kind of moving all over the place. So bear with me, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for always being so supportive of my video. I didn't really want to get the stand. I know they have a stand, but I do kind of flip the
you guys, you
can
can
see
see
that
that
I
I
washed
her.
She is not dusty no more. She's looking good. So I have this this top coat that I got from Tracy's Nails, and you guys, try her top coat out. Let me know what you guys think if you guys try it out, because I am in love. But yeah, so I did end up getting it. This is the first time me getting it, and oh my gosh, I am so happy. So right here, I'm just making sure I get nice and close up to the cuticle, and making sure that there's no dust particles whatsoever. And look at this glitter come to life, you guys. Even if you guys wanted to do this a raw glitter, by all means do it. Glitter, there is really no wrong way you could do it. I love glitter, you guys. So in this one, it doesn't look like much, but once you put it in the sun, I promise you, you guys are going to love it. Alright, you guys, and that's what she's looking like. I'm going to go ahead and put her into the light for 60 seconds, and the light that I'm using is an LED light from Artistic. Alright, you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get my resin from Montage. Make sure to use that coupon code. Save yourself some money if you guys are getting this, because honestly, I did try the Zule, and after a while, I was super thrilled about Zule, but, you know, honestly, I think I like my Montage one, and I have found actually different ways to work with it, which I'm really happy about. So after I do the stones, I do put them in the light for about like 3 times. I'll put them in there, so a total of 90 seconds. And yeah, and I end up getting this wax pencil. I really, really love this. Also from Montage Nail Supply. I think they sell them for like $1 or so. Super affordable. Nothing crazy. And they last forever. And the little case that you guys see in the background, I have all my stones in there. I end up getting this off of Amazon in a pack of 4. So I have all my stones in there. I love these. They're super, super nice. But I am also thinking about other ways to reorganize my stones, because I'm getting so many, I have nowhere to put them. So if you guys, let me know your guys' favorite way of doing the stones, because, or like storing your stones. But you guys, this is what it is looking like. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Right here, I was also thinking about putting a nail design, and I'll end up showing you guys the nail design because, bless you, I do kind of wish that I did end up going in with the nail design, but let me know what you guys think. Should I do the nail design, or do you guys like the way she is now? But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys what it would have looked like, or kind of like a rough draft of it. But yeah. Alright guys, so this was the color that I ended up picking. It was a light pink, but I ended up wiping it off just because I wasn't super thrilled about it. I ended up using alcohol to wipe it down
But yeah, you guys, this is a final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video just because I enjoyed doing it for you guys. If you guys have any recommended videos that you guys would like to see, make sure to comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see. So yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications, and it will notify you guys every time I post a new video. I am doing a lot this month. I am going to be posting 2 times a week now, you guys. I'm super excited about that. So make sure stay tuned for all of it, you guys. And don't miss out on anything just because some reviews are coming out and they are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe.